earth, wind, fire.
That's Captain
Fire
Planet.
powers can blind. Oh, man.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy J Killer, a.k.a. Mr. No Pen, No Pad. I'm so good coming back at you live, straight from the bottom of the map. And I ain't talking about Antarctica, with the Pressbox, with my favorite guys in TSG as of right now. You know, it might not be the same way a couple weeks from now. You know, it may change. I don't know. But as of right now, they my favorite guys. Starting with my Road Dog Captain. What up?
What's up with it, man? It's your boy Captain Saberho. You know, Mr. Kill Me. Y'all, did I do better? Was that better?
That was.
Hey, coming with that. That's that damn disrespect. Shout out to Team Chain Wax, man. Trying to get my all my pay my bills and stuff. You know, follow me on Twitter, RSAII, Instagram, RSAII. That's all I got, man. I'm good to go.
That was a better intro than last time. I kind of like that one.
The captain making it happen.
You probably should have kept that one because now you just doing too much. Twan, what up, Twan?
There is power in the name of Jesus. There is power.
It's who I used to be, and who I will become. The greatest to ever do it, the G-O-capital-A-T of all time, Twan the Don is in the building, man. You know, hide your kids, hide your controllers, because I'm taking over, you dig? Again, Illuminati stand up, we the best to ever do it.
Wow.
Hey, shout out to my man McCage.
Wow. Corn, man. Go ahead, man.
Hey, man. You can't just call me Corn no more, man. I'm not being addressed unless it's crackhead Corn from now on, man. I just want to be heard. If you want to hit me on www.com. That's my handle.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Man, I forgot to give out my social media.
That was my social media.
You can hit me on MySpace.com. I'll put you in my top 8 because life is great. You dig?
Man, this is what I got to deal with, man. This is what I got to deal with on the daily. But
how you spell that? How you spell that website again?
man,
that boy snapped that open cuz.
But we finna plug it in real quick. For all your info, go to thesimgamer.com for all your info, everybody's Twitch profiles, information, video, YouTube, all that, go there. Dadaleaks.com/TSG for all your stats, for all your numbers, because I can lie to you, Twan can lie to you, Corn can lie to you, Cap can lie to you, but the numbers do not lie. Go there, do your thing, you know what I mean? And that's about it for the plugs, man. We're gonna plug in our own stuff at the end of the show. Let's get started because this show is probably gonna be one of the most talked about shows. People gonna be talking about, yo, man, yeah, you done said this and that about that. I don't feel that's right. You know, let's get started. The topic of the day, probably one of the best topics, is who's elite and who's not elite, and what makes a person an elite. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
But before we get started on that, let's welcome the new users, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's welcome the new users, man. Shout out one time. Go ahead, Twan.
Go ahead. No, I just want to shout out to Bulky Boja, man. I want to give a big kudos to him, man. He joined the congregation, man. You know, he had a problem with our tithing. He had a problem with our tithing offering system. You know, we sat down them. I found out he was light skinned. You know what I'm saying? We settled our differences, and yeah, he's definitely a member. We will be.
Oh, wait. A member of
Wait,
what?
He's a part of our congregation, the Sons of Harnaki.
Wait a minute. Wait a
What? So you saying this man is Illuminati?
Boy, stop! That boy ain't no Illuminati. We don't let no Homer Simpsons in the squad, boy.
I was about to say.
Nah.
I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking too, man.
That's my arch rival, man. You know, he always come on. He always come. He download his gangster app whenever he come in the group me. You know, Cat Williams. So I just had to mess with him, telling him he's still sorry though, and I will dog him because he touched my man Chubbs inappropriately, no homo, with that last game. So so best believe I'm going Molly Charles crazy.
Well, let's welcome back Downey as well. He coming in and he's going to be the Broncos owner. Don't know too much about Downey. I know he was there last year. A pretty good user, I believe. Anybody else got something they want to say about Downey or know anything about Downey? Like I said, I don't know too much about Downey.
Didn't he do good in the second league? That's why he got bumped up last year.
Yeah.
Did he win or he was? And the matter of fact, remember he came in. Was he the Chiefs?
Think so.
Yeah.
He came in and took over.
No, he was the Chiefs. Yeah,
he came over and took it from Bo and all them. Just came in. I was like, you ain't gonna let no new person just come in there. Yeah. And that's when Bo stopped making videos, man. I think it all started back.
Hold up, moment of silence. Moment of silence.
Everybody just
spray your Febreze can. Hold your Febreze can up. And just spray it in the air one time for my man Bo. But we need you to make them videos, B.
The videos, cuz. We need them videos in our life, man.
And last but not least, let's welcome back probably one of the TSG's fan favorites, just because how ignorant this dude is. But shout out one time for Rio.
Yo,
he's coming back. He's going to take control of the San Francisco 49ers.
That NFC West is about to get real convenient. Like it's like, boy, that's boy.
He's still, man. Rio's still the same dude, man. As soon as he jumped back in the league, I heard him ordering a pizza with a stolen credit card, man. Keep that man lifted up, man.
Man, stop it, man. Stop it, man.
Hey, look, hey, that's my man, 50 grand. Me and Rio been on the 2K court, man. I'm glad to see he back in the Madden League. He already trying to make deals. He already trying to make trades. He already trying to advance the league. Like, come on, man, we need to get to the playoffs. I'm like, calm down.
That's what's needed, though. Yeah, we needed that.
So I like that firepower, man. Welcome back, Rio.
Yeah, welcome back.
Now getting back to the topic at hand. Excuse me. Who's elite and who's not elite? But first, let's discuss what makes a person elite. I'm going to start first. Can we say rings is what make a person elite? Can we say consistency is what make a person elite? Can we say dominating is what makes a person elite? Captain, I'm going to start with you. What makes a person elite?
All of them.
All of them.
You gotta have the rings. You gotta have the hardware. You gotta be consistent. You gotta do all that, man. In order to be among the top, people have to fear you. People have to be. Now, once you within that group, then you can jostle up and down. But people have to be like, when they see you on that schedule, they like, I got a tough game, man. I got. It's not gonna be no easy win. Like it's gonna be hard. They gotta fear you.
So you saying definitely rings.
Me personally, I only got that one. Mine got the 25 asterisk on it.
Okay.
But I have been voted by my peers to be number 2 at one point in time. So, and I only had the one ring before. Did I have the ring? I did have the ring. So I don't think it's multiple rings. I think the fact that I was in contention, like you got to make it to that game in order to win that ring.
Okay.
So if you ain't never making it to that game.
I'm glad you say that. I'm gonna keep that in the vote, and I'm gonna come back at that. Torn, what you think what makes a person elite?
I'm on my tablet. You see that thing? Got that thing free with Sprint. Upgrade. Get it. The dictionary app is telling me it is a noun. often used with the plural verb. It says the choice or best of anything considered collectively as of a group of class of persons. I mean, I think that's what my mama was thinking when she named me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like but I'm not even gonna stay on myself. When I think of elite, man, I think of, talent. Like we all know rings matter, man. I mean, when we get into Kobe, LeBron arguments, the argument was always the ring. Now the argument changed a little bit when once rings got involved. So we definitely know rings are variable. Consistency definitely plays a part. Sometimes, I mean, I feel like if you can maneuver with teams too, that definitely adds an element. You know what I'm saying? If you can be successful in different arenas, you know what I'm saying? That definitely, shows your status as a player.
Okay, so you saying being good with multiple teams.
Yeah, like I say, everybody don't have that variable, so that's kind of like Cap said, you put a little asterisk by that. But if you can have success in different organizations, that definitely adds the whipped cream to the top of the cake. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna hold you to that too. I'm gonna keep that in the vote. Go ahead. Though.
Keep that in there. But basically, skill set. You know what I'm saying? If you get to the big game, bro, if you do it consistently or you done it, you know what I'm saying? You've proven it in different Maddens. You know what I'm saying? If you a one and done kind of guy, where you only was good because I'm a shots fired at monkey. You know what I'm saying? Because the pistol was overpowered. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Or the toss is overpowered. You know what I'm saying? If we've only seen you successful in that arena, and then you not You go to no man's land. You get bit by one of the Walking Dead zombies. You can't be considered that. But if you through the different platforms, through different Madden generation, 360 to Generation 1. If you show success, man, I think your name, you get marked down in that red ink, man.
All right. Corn, what makes a person a user elite in your opinion?
I say rings. Definitely rings. I mean, consistency part, that factors in, but sometimes you got to look at these dudes' divisions, man. Some people going to make it off strength of their division, so where's the consistency in that? Then you making the playoffs or whatever, and then you might, get lucky for 2 games, and you in the Super Bowl. So that's that. I mean, consistency matters. I say if you in a tough division.
So you saying consistency comes with going to the bowl number of times, that comes with consistency.
I'm saying you can be consistent, but if your division ain't tough, where your consistency lie? You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm gonna hold you to that. I got something on all 3 of y'all. I'm gonna hold y'all to that when we get into discussion.
My division. I look at my division. My division always tough. Why? Because I feel like I'm like a wild card. I'm not great. I ain't bad at it. But it's like, when you see me, it's like I could flip it. You know what I'm saying? But some games ain't flip. Some dudes got the talent like to just overtake most people in their division and get there all the time. That's what it is. What, man? What do you?
I'm listening to you. I'm gonna hold you to that. I got you. All right. So now we got
Definitely.
We got all our opinions and what makes a person elite, and we finna dive off into each division. Go down. We're gonna fall through each division and see who's elite and who's not, and then we're gonna give a quick reason why. We ain't gonna dwell on it too much. We're gonna give a quick reason why. First, we're gonna start off with Captain. Go ahead and take that NFC South and AFC South.
NFC South, the elite players, resistant frame, multiple Super Bowls. For the most part, it's been a top competitor. Always, usually, more often than not, usually always in the playoffs. Yeah, that's it. I would put.
What about his consistency though? Got him.
up until
Waylon?
I put it this up until Madden 25 and this Madden. Frank has always been like I usually say it's the usual suspects. You got the same six cats year in year out. It might be one new face, but Frame has usually been one of them dudes who's always he always is in the playoffs. I mean, he was in the playoffs the first season, and he ain't even playing like Frame not here. You know what I'm saying? Frame hasn't been here for a week. He MIA, but he still somehow made the playoffs last year. So it's not to the level that we expect Frame based on him beating Cincy in the Super Bowls and the prior years with the Doug Martin stuff.
Yeah.
But it's he's his resume, which I need to add that too. So that's one of my things. Your resume overall. We talking about TSG. We talking about elite in TSG. Your resume. What have you done all while you've been here? He still is one among the elites. Now he might be at the bottom of the list or on his way out, but he still is considered one of the elites.
Okay.
To the left.
Also, I put myself in there. Some of the things that everybody else spoke on, the ability to do it several times. I've been to the Super Bowl 7 times across Maddens. I think last year Madden was the first time I never made it to the Super Bowl. This year, I probably would have made it to the Super Bowl. We don't know.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
If it wasn't for you meddling teenagers,
right.
I got away with it.
Well, the consistency is there with you.
Yeah, the consistency is there. I post my I usually post my record. I'm usually at a high record. This season right here is like everybody keeps laughing like, what the heck is going on? But this season right here is by far my worst season of all of TSG, man. Yeah. Like all the whole, like I think I probably only missed the playoffs one other time, and I think it was one of them years where like I missed the playoffs with like 11-5 record or something like that. I'm like, how I can't get in that 11-5, and it was so crazy everywhere else. I got snuffed out or something like that. So that's all we have for this side. AFC South.
AFC South. So wait. NFC South. We're not going to say RJ, and we're not going to say Real Law is elite.
No.
Give me a reason why.
Who are they?
So Real Law he's one of them no mans at TSG because he's a Cowboys fan. He has to travel from division to division, picking up a new team every year, trying to figure out a new team, whatever. That's not easy to do. I remember in Madden 25, Real Law was not going to the playoffs because he was finishing at 10-6, only losing to people in his division. Like he was only losing to me and Frame, and it was like he's like, yo, that's crazy. I can't get in, and I'm finishing at 10. He would beat everybody else and couldn't get in. So
his consistency is not there. Then that's what you're saying.
And that's a large part because he can't be the same team over and over again. Like he made the playoffs, I think 2 or 3 seasons last year with the Cowboys, and that's the team that he normally plays with when he's that's his team, that's who he rides with, whatever. So he doesn't have the consistency, and he doesn't have the resume, and he doesn't have those playoff runs that would put him into that elite category. He's probably more around a 50-50. Okay. He's probably about the I think RJ's the same way. RJ's a nomad himself. New to TSG, doesn't have the resume, traveling player. This might be RJ's first playoff appearance in all of TSG. If he holds on. So those are the reasons why he's not elite.
Okay, cool. AFC South, who you got? Elite, not elite.
Chubbs. I say Chubbs would be the elite.
Wow. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people ain't gonna like that.
I'm in here.
Well, look. I mean, like we did the all time. I think Chubbs made it to number 5 or number 4 all time. You can't be 5 or 4 all time and not be elite. He got multiple Super Bowls. He got CJ2K. I think he got 2 of them over there, and then he got one. I don't count that 49er one because it was that 49er team. But I feel like anybody with that 49er team could have won, but he won it. So he traveled, always a staple. He's a usual suspect. Always a staple in the playoffs. It might take him a year or two to refine his team and develop his team again or whatever. But you see, he back on the top of NFC South. He's the one who can knock off a Cincy. He's the one who can knock off a Ninja to make those runs that he's made.
Yeah.
So I mean, check the marks off the list. He got all of them.
Yeah.
So I would put him in there. I put him in there.
and anybody else from that AFC South?
Nobody.
The only person like Didi would get an honorable mention, but
Why? Why? I don't see why he would even get an honorable mention.
Look.
I don't see why.
Look. When you speak TSG, you understand that we're accustomed to having basketball and football. So like you always give it up to them cats who are good at multiple games and make those runs in multiple games. So like if you understand the TSG 2K and how involved that is, to play Madden and then play an 82 game season and make the playoffs is not an easy task because you bounce from game to game. I've seen Didi do that several times.
Well, you can't say that. That's just like you saying. That's just like me saying, "Oh, I'm good at Madden, but this Fallout 4 came out, and I just put in 72 hours on this bad boy. So do that make me elite or honorable mention because I took my time away from Madden and I'm still good in Madden?"
Well, look. At the end of the day, Didi is still one of those. He has a resume. He's usually the fifth or sixth seed. He makes his playoff run every year. If he can't take it from Chubbs, he's number 2 in that division, which he still gets his playoff run. He still gets to compete. He just hasn't made that run to the Super Bowl yet. So that's why he's on honorable mention. Didi would be he would be knocking on the door saying, if Didi, let's say, put it like this, if Didi put together 2 good playoff Super Bowl runs and won one of them, he would automatically have to move in.
I just wrote that down. I'm finna hold you to that one too. Yep. So
a clue.
So we got Didi, we got Blackie Bolger, and we got Rico Man, not elite.
Yes.
All right. And we gonna
that's
say
your final answer.
consistency.
Who? For
all 3 of those.
Is there a reason? He's saying that's their reason for not getting in.
Are they the reason for not getting in? Like
well,
Blackie Bolger,
Rico Man, his team, his 110% his team. Like he has to develop.
We can't.
It's 110% his team. Like he has had year in year out the worst team, and then he has had. He always has some kind of misfortunes where he misses the draft or his players get cut or something's always going on with him and his team.
He's always playing in the rain.
His dudes can't catch the ball. It's always something. But on the flip side of that, we have seen people come in with that Jaguar team and compete. So but don't get me wrong. Look at this year, bad. He got a team that was average. They weren't the worst. They were average, and he's been able to do some work. Yeah. He's been able to fight and actually compete this year.
I'm gonna throw one at you, Cap. Who better, Rico or Didi?
If you have to do that thinking like that, guess what? Didi is not in honorable mention.
No. Like I'm basing that off of if I'm thinking of this Madden, I think they're even. But if we're looking at long-term resume, then Didi got him straight up. No, it's not a question. Didi got him.
Yeah.
Blackie Bolger, he bulky boy. I don't even know that boy's name.
I don't know.
I be calling him Blackie for the last
bulky, bully, whatever.
Chef
Bolger. He's
Bolger.
Like I said, he's one of the nomads. He had the Rams. He was I think he battled like 1 year. Made it to like 8-8. He might even made the playoffs 1 year. I'm not sure.
That's probably one of them.
Nah. I dominated. Nah.
Once he built this team up, he was a tough out.
Right. I think he made it to like 500. I think he was like a 500 type guy.
Yeah, he a 5 wide, real low type of guy, you know.
But like the sky's the limit on him. He don't have enough tenure for us to make a conclusion.
Yeah.
I can tell you this. Last year, he went to the draft 1 year. had about 3 or 4 first rounds. He got 2 cornerbacks to lock down the outside. That's that year Cap talking about. He was like 8-8. He was blowing us out over here in Seattle, and he was decent, man.
Well,
I mean, yeah, I know he put you away a couple
Corn,
times.
you have problems with the Rams as of late.
yeah, yeah, for real.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Bang, 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 bang.
Corn, go ahead and give us that fall through the NFC West and the AFC West. Who's elite and who's not elite? Give me a quick reason why and why not.
NFC West ain't nobody elite. Nobody. If you look at the Rams with Ruger, you look at me with the Seahawks, Cardinals with Cowboys, and the 49ers with Rio. Well, I think Rio just won a championship in the D-League, though, right?
We can't even.
Well, you better not come out of your mouth
that.
and
We can't
say
even-
we're Rio elite.
we-
Can
Yeah.
I throw an asterisk in there? Whoever was the 49ers was elite because of the 49ers.
Because what happened to Versa? What happened to Versa?
For real. For real.
Whoever was the 49ers was elite. Because I remember Bo was elite with them. I remember Chubbs was elite with them. I remember
Tight.
Banco came to last
Banco
year.
came in and won a Super Bowl.
so you might not
Yeah,
say
that team.
no person, but that team up until this year
Yeah.
was
So
elite.
we talking this year or past year?
No, we talking about the users
In
this
general.
year though. This year, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you
this year,
saying
nobody
NFC
elite.
nobody's elite
Nobody.
from
Nobody.
and that's Ruger, that's you, that's Shamar and Rio. Nobody's elite.
Nobody.
I
It's
respect
too
that.
up and down.
I respect
Last year,
that.
We in the lodge though, just FYI.
this year he at the top. That I think that can go for the rest of this Madden, man. Who you don't know who gonna come out the West, but AFC West, you got the Chargers with Banco, Raiders with Bo, Broncos got Downey now, used to be Don Figures, and you got the Chiefs with Twan. Only one out of that, I would say Twan, man. Hurt me to say it.
Ooh,
That man was in my division last, 2 matches before this, man. I'm telling you, he just a thorn in my side, man. This dude win games. Either he blow me out or it's a close one and I win. And that dude, man, he get the better of me. I would say he got the ring.
He got the ring.
I would say, look, I say it all. When we start talking about elite, I start comparing NFL quarterbacks. I call Twan Eli Manning all day. He trash.
Woki Musabi.
Eli Manning is trash. We know he trash. But he put together them 2 Super Bowl runs and beat them Patriots, boy, and no one can take that away from him. And I still no one respects Twan, but he got them rings and we can't do nothing about it.
I don't know, man. Twan got a high Madden IQ. I give him that. He got a high Madden IQ over in that camp with Ninja, man. I give him that one, man. He done pulled some stuff out. I'll be like, yo, ain't no way. Man. Ain't no way he get that pass on.
Twan get on that good run. He get on that 3-game win streak as his wild card. And boy, he start coming. He get on that 3-game, like he all season he figuring out, he subbing people in, sub people out, and then he finally get that 3. I got it. That boy snap his finger, aha! And then that boy go on that Super Bowl run, just throw on the lag switch a couple times, and he good to go, man.
Bright House Lightning, 150 megabytes per second.
I accept that. I accept that.
Out of the NFC West, AFC West, I would say out of all the names, man, including myself, I say, you got to put Twan in that category.
So we saying because of his rings, what about his consistency though?
That's what I've been hearing. I mean, but he been kicking my ass for the last 3 years, so consistency, with me, he always like 1 or 2 games ahead of me. Like I remember last year, it came down to our records was damn near the same. If I had won the game, I thought I was in the playoffs. This dude,
I remember that.
I played my heart out because
Played his heart out. This man was sick.
On a Illuminati party, and them boys are laughing at me like, "Corn, it ain't matter if you won or not." Ah, man, like he always had the best of me.
Yeah, so he was hurting on that one.
Oh, God, man, that was a wild night. I think I broke up about 2 TVs and one Xbox 360 then.
I'm not gonna say nothing about it because if we talking about consistency, we talking about rings, we talking about all that. Twan didn't make the playoffs last year.
That was once, in my defense, that was once in how many
And
Maddens?
then the last
you
man,
didn't make it in Madden 15
Yeah.
about 2 seasons.
yeah,
I made it. Who did I have last year? I won the Super Bowl with the Cardinals, right?
Right.
That was who I had last year, right?
yeah,
Yeah, you
So
remember
I
you
made
won the
it-
Super
I
Bowl
made
and
it-
didn't make the playoffs the next season.
You didn't.
Yeah, exactly. I made the playoffs the first season. I won the Super Bowl the second season, and I didn't make it the third season. And I don't know what happened after that.
So that's consistent.
Is that inconsistent?
That's 2 for 3, man.
Take 2 for 3.
I mean, he always was in the run.
Twan, look. When I say, like I said, the usual suspect, Twan is always one of them usual suspects.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
More often than not, Twan is in the playoffs.
Well,
If it wasn't for Twan last year, I think I'd have been in the playoffs a lot more. Because Titan was in that division too. And
Right.
Titan was dominating.
well,
But Twan always
this is what I want the listeners to do. If you feel like Corn is elite or not elite, go ahead and send an email to thesimgamerpodcast.com. No, thesimgamerpodcast@gmail.com or PM Corn Nickel on GroupMe and tell him why he's elite or why he's not elite. You know what I
Tell them
mean?
why you mad, son. Tell them why you mad.
For real. For real.
Yo,
Because right now, you know, I feel like he's elite. I feel like he's not elite, but I'm confused. So that'll be nice if y'all can just call in or email or hit Corn up and let us know. Twan, you have the AFC East and the NFC East. Talk to him.
Okay. Talk to me, man. Hey. All right, fresh out the tabernacle. Let me wipe off any unclean on me. Okay, so for the NFC East, we got the Dallas Cowboys, the Philadelphia Eagles, the New York Small Things to a Giant, and although I'm a fan, the Deadskins because monkeys on them. Now, in the category of elite, I share the same sentiments as my fellow brethren, Corn Nickel. I don't see any eliteness over here. What I do see, in the words of Captain, is an honorable mention.
And who is that?
Who you just lose to a couple games ago, bro?
Man, you can't sit up here and tell me that.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Man. Stop it,
hold
man.
on. It's not
Stop
gonna be
it,
biased.
man.
I'm gonna bring it with you. I'm gonna bring it with you.
I think if anything,
As I watch, let me break it down to you. I'm gonna break it down to you, right? Okay, go Bino with the Giants. He had a cool one season with the Panthers, right? And he never did anything after that. He had one solid season, right? Tonic, only success I remember of Tonic is he had like a 16-0 season when he had like a dumb team. Like he had Jared Allen, Trent Cole, Reeves, Namdi. Yeah. He had the Avengers. You know, and that team was crazy. You know what I'm saying? They assembled. You dig? And then you got Monkey. Monkey does have hardware, so I can't, like you said, I can't call him elite because his hardware is not 24 carats. I'm sorry to say, but he was 100 guns, 100 clips with the pistol. You know what I'm saying? Monkey had a pistol that could not. I stopped it the first game. I talked trash. I held him to like 20 yards with Alpha Morris. He came back that second game, and that joint was fully loaded with the potato silencer, Gears of War bullets, bro. I'm just like, God, like it could not be stopped. And he was successful that year, but after that, I didn't see nothing. And with McKay's, I'm only saying McKay's because what's that movie coming out with Apollo Creed's son, my man Michael Duncan there? What's that? Creed. Okay. I seen McKay struggle. McKay's had it bad. He was in a division with me and Chubbs. He was in a division when he had the Vikings. You know what I'm saying? He's always been with someone that has already made the elite list, has always been present and dominant in. But then he comes over here to the NFC East, and I mean, without a doubt, he's the best player in that division. Will you disagree with that? He's shown he's put in regards to the consistency. He's shown it. Like you said, he's made the playoffs. He hasn't made any noise in the playoffs, but I've heard his team he can make some noise with that team. So again, I'm not making him elite. I'm giving him honorable mention. Like you said, he is a brethren.
I feel like you can't give him honorable mention without giving
Why?
Monkey honorable mention. Like
You can't.
I feel like Monkey was only successful because of issue in the game. Monkey has not, and this is not me hating on Monkey, because Monkey my boy, even though I mess with him a lot. Monkey has not been successful post pistol. And if I'm lying, I'm flying.
But pre-pistol, Monkey was, and this is one of my, I don't like saying it, but
I know you're about to say Monkey Bowl.
No, I wouldn't hear
Okay.
Monkey Bowl. I don't count Monkey Bowl. But pre-pistol, Monkey was definitely one of the faces of the playoffs when he was in the NFC North with the Green Bay Packers.
But who was in that division?
Rio.
And Skills.
McKay? We had McKay. He used to battle with McKay. When
And
McKay the
McKay
Vikings.
had who? Yeah.
Vikings.
But that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm
Look,
saying.
look, if you go ahead and you give McKay the green light, you got to give Real Law the green light, because he gave the green. Real Law did the same thing with the Cowboys
The
last year.
exact same thing.
Okay, that's fair. That is fair. I can't argue that. Numbers, as you say, don't lie. But we did give. What did we say about Law? We did give Law honorable mention.
We didn't give Law honorable
He
mention.
gave a lot of nomad.
What did we give Law? Nomad. Okay, so I give McKay's the nomad.
Yeah,
You're right.
McKay,
I retract it.
Remember, we've seen McKay be successful as a Viking. Because remember, he was running he was getting suspended running for 1 million yards with AP. We seen him be successful with the Rams. I remember 1 year he was in there making those the Rams, and now he's successful with the Cowboys. I think the thing that hurts McKay is his availability to play. Like he can't finish a whole match. He usually good for 2 seasons and he done. Right? He might make a no. He might make.
I think he finishes him out. Like you said, I think he just have an awkward schedule. Like he go to bed like JJ Watt or something.
Right. But I mean, he might from what McKay.
I think he lose disinterest though. Like you said, I think he lose disinterest. He get disinterested.
Yeah.
Third season. Yeah.
3 seasons, 4 seasons. He like I'm done with it.
Who he had last Madden?
The Dolphins.
He make play Dolphins, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was in the same
that's
division.
that's
as,
Ninja division. Yeah, Ninja acknowledges.
Yeah, he was a nomad. He's a nomad. He won them.
Yeah, he is a nomad.
When he gets his squad, he makes noise, and you can see him in Real Law.
Yeah.
It's like the Cowboy. If they could somehow put 2 people on the same team, them boys would probably be a problem together. Like if we can put all the Cowboy people on the same team, they might be elite together. But they fall in when one of the usual suspects is
Got you. I agree with that. And with Monkey, like you said, Monkey is it's weird because, like you said, me and him shared hardships regarding my Raider and Chief days. This is when I first became a sim player. I was one of those guys that used to run around with Mike Vick. That was me.
You look like that kind of.
I was, and like when I first came in, I believe I had the Falcons one year, and I traded like Matt Ryan for Terrell Suggs, just horrible, So I took my whippings, they tried to name me Toby, but I remained Kunta. You know what I'm saying? I held on to Kunta, and I eventually blossomed. But Monkey, like you said, Monkey talks he understands stuff. You know what I'm saying? And his knowledge of stuff makes you feel like he's a better player at times than what he demonstrates sometimes. I think Monkey, when you make Monkey throw, everybody knows. You get him throwing, it's a bad thing. You understand what I'm saying? You get him out that run game, and it's a bad thing. So like I said, he's not a bad player by any means. But
All right, look, I want to
like
throw this in there too.
Mm-hmm.
What we're accustomed to a thriving TSG basketball league, and Monkey sure is a playoff team in there, and sure is a playoff team in Madden. So
Orlando Magic.
I'm with Killer on that. I don't care about that.
I don't care about that. We can't base that on on another game. What makes the person leave because he's
I'm
balling in another game? You can't.
I'm just like
Captain sympathetic. Captain.
he throwing all that into the mix.
Nah, I see what Captain's saying though.
All that
That is tough.
But what I'm saying is, if we gonna go
Look,
if we gonna
these
talk
people-
about
look,
that,
We
These
can't
people
count
are
it.
playing at a high level. May it not be Super Bowl rings. They're playing at a high level in multiple games. While some of these cats only play one game and still ain't playing at a high level. So like I'm always gonna throw that in because
Cap
see
just sympathetic. He's sympathetic.
I
to the
see
game.
that. I see that, man.
It's work.
right. That's he's putting in work.
Me
So-
and Jay Killer we like Simon off American Idol.
We gonna say this since he has 310 on players on Destiny right now. We gonna give him. No seriously. He has he can go to any raid, get every drop, knock out the boss to Taken King, whatever his name is, and we gonna give him. He's honorable mention because he's played a different game.
You know what I'm gonna say?
And he's good at that game.
No
can't
ring
count it.
compares.
Monkey.
No ring in TSG compares to a Madden ring.
It
I don't care
doesn't.
what
It
league
doesn't.
it is,
It doesn't.
what you playing.
It
When you
doesn't.
come to TSG, if you don't have a Madden, like you said, like King got all them basketball joints, and that's nice. But when you get a Madden ring, bro, it's a legacy behind these joints, bro. Like it's too many competitors over here,
Like they
bro.
got
Hey,
people
look,
that
this
bring
is all
up their
I'm saying.
rings from like 96. Like
all I'm saying.
Blizz would bring up his
From
ring
game
from
day.
96. Two rings. I got two rings. You know what I'm saying?
This is all I'm saying.
We can't count it though.
His resume, even if his resume from being the leader of the NFC North and making his playoff runs to being the leader of the NFC East and making his playoff runs to his one ring, he got to be on that. He in the same breath as Didi as that honorable mention. They at that 8, 9, 10 roll. Like they own that they one more run and get a ring and they in there. He in there.
Yo, can you imagine the Monkey won a ring?
Monkey got two.
That,
No,
he got
he won
one.
a ring
He got
like
one
lately.
PSG.
He got
If he won
two
a ring
rings.
lately,
He got two
Yeah.
rings.
No, he got an MSL PPTG league ring that don't count, and he got whatever the ML most boss league, coach league. I don't even know what that is. I wasn't here for that. That don't count. So he got one.
Illuminati was
He got a-
Illuminati was absent when he won that
Right. That
that
he
other
got,
joint.
he got an asterisk.
He got an asterisk by his joint. His ring
At
is
25, he
is
got an
no
asterisk.
warranty.
At 25, I got an asterisk. But we got rings, and it's
Wow.
on the back.
that's what's up.
But they got banners, like you said. They got hardware. You know,
And like I
kind
said,
of like
he voted he is voted by his peers at like number 8, 9, 10 or something like that. You can't be 8, 9, 10. I'm not like when you say elite means like cream of the crop. Like it's only like a select few that can do it.
Top
Yeah.
5.
Right.
Yeah, man.
So he owned it. Like if we
because I see where Jay Killer coming from. Like what, like in comparison to Monkey, Jay Killer probably, like you said, Jay Killer don't have the experience because he just joined, but he pretty much done everything Monkey did outside of the ring.
Outside
You know what I'm
of the
saying?
ring.
So
right.
yeah. So I see what Jay Killer. I see how Jay Killer look at it.
He wants it. Jay Killer got to put together this year. So like he did it last year. He got to put it together this year.
You gotta get that ring, bro.
Then he get if he goes through the whole way, he'll be in that conversation. So like Banco made that run last year, but that 6 no one counts that 6. Like it's just the way TSG is. No one counts that 6 season.
I know that burns. Jay Killer.
It's March. No one counts that. It's a ring, yes, but I don't even remember what I was doing then. Like I was playing Destiny or something like that. No one cares about that 6 ring.
They stopped updating Mad. Updating Mad.
The 6 ring. You know what the 6
They
season.
didn't get updates no more.
What's they call that? Look, the 6th season ring of TSG is the Mr. Irrelevant ring. Straight up. That's Mr. Irrelevant. You won it, but we won it.
You don't even get a banner for that joint. They put you like they inbox you like,
Yeah,
oh, good
sticker.
job. You get an inbox. Good job.
You could never stick your chest up there. Well, I got a ring, so it was 6th season. I don't care.
We don't even know who was in the league at
that's-
6th season.
That's why one of Twan rings is like that because he got a 6th season ring.
No, 5. Y'all was still playing. Don't fake.
You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that one.
It was 5.
You got
It
how many?
wasn't
You got
6.
3. You got 3, right?
Yeah.
You got one lag one, and you got one That's why no one respects you.
What a one lag one fifth one. What about my first one was beautiful, man. I remember the confetti like it was yesterday, J Killer. One day, Daniel son, one day you
Is that me?
understand.
Is that me? I gave that one up.
Who was it? Was it you? No. That was the year. I'm gonna tell you how I became a real dude, J Killer. You know how you get jumped in games? Just how I got jumped in, yo. So I came out the wild card, you know what I'm saying? It was dark and stormy or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I believe the first game was like Versa. And he used to do this fluke. What he used to do, that 4-6 or that slant? What he used to do? He used to do something weird with the Colts, you know what I'm saying? So I scraped him, got him out the way. Second game was like Cincy or something. Who was it? Cincy, I believe? It was Cincy, right? I had like the hardest schedule to the Super Bowl ever, bro. Like it was like Cincy, then it was like Bo. The one year Bo should have won it, bro. Bo had, when I say he had, what he had? Julio Jones, Deshaun Jackson. He had Jerome Harrison playing DN. Yeah, he had a 75 speed, 90 acceleration D tackle, running around in spies. Like that team was crazy. And then who I beat in the Super Bowl? I think it might have been Cap. Was it Cap? No, it was State of Mind. He's the original leader of BHJ. Yeah. You don't know him. He's the only dude in TSG history that you see user corners, bro. He users the corner like from the beginning of the play, bro. And this is before you could change the computer, the camera angle or nothing. Like he was just he had that on lock.
State and the Cardinals knocked me out the playoff, knocked me out the NFC Championship about 2-3 times, and I was like, this dude, because he could make Larry Fitzgerald do these animations that I'd never seen. I was like, he was doing stuff where Larry Fitzgerald would jump and lay on the bed and catch the ball. I'm like, what the lay on the bed animation was? He's the only person I've seen. That was crazy.
And I won it, bro. With a quarterback the world would always remember, bro. Ricky Stanzi. The Italian immigrant, straight from Syria, bro. We had an open tryout. He threw an in route. We signed him, and the rest was history, man.
Stop it, man.
It was like you said.
Jay Killer. Let's go to the north, man, because I know you.
Wait. We still got the AFC East, man. AFC East. You know,
we've been talking. I've been rambling. My fault. We know who the elite in that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get Chunnin, you know what I'm saying, hands down.
That's hands down, Chunnin. But
number one overall. Now, we have some interesting things. Of course, knowledges cannot be elite yet just because of his lack of experience. But regarding the categories, we do see the consistency. Yeah. We actually see that he does give Ninja problems at times. You know what I'm saying? That is a weird game. But like you said, because of Ninja's consistency regarding the other players, he never gets, playoff-wise, he won't get matched up against them. So that's something that works out in Ninja's favor. But knowledge is just, like you said, I've played him. I've beat him every time I played him because I'm just who I am. You know what I'm saying? But I can rate people outside of excellence, you know what I'm saying? And I can gauge, with my little Dragon Ball Z eye. I'm reading his power levels, and he has some substance, you know what I'm saying? He's a solid player. Some people complain about his gameplay. I'm defensive minded, so I like to play dudes that, do stuff. Ironically, he don't go to Sammy Watkins like you would think, but he's a good player. I give you that. He's a solid player. You know what I'm saying? He just can't be me. But anyway, and then we got Takeout. This is controversial right here, bro, because Takeout is that dude. You look at his team. His corners is 5'9", 71 man, and they just do stuff. Like it's going to snow when you play him. Somebody in the crowd hair going to catch on fire, and your quarterback going to, throw a pick. Like, it's crazy when you play Takeout. Like, Takeout literally has Madden God favor, bro. Like, favor ain't fair, and he got it, man. He is a dude. He'll use her to DN. 1 year, he had JPP breaking numbers. Cornelius Washington, somebody like he finds his scheme and he plays it. He does not. He has a generic chew clock activated. Like, he does not play a fast game. He's a solid player though. Like you said, I'm not gonna take too many shots. That's my man.
Is he elite though?
Is he elite is a tough one to answer because he got rings, I believe, with an S. What? he is. Though, how many rings? Do he got rings or do he got a ring?
I think he got 2.
3. He got
2, 3.
Yeah, he got rings.
2 or 3.
He got
Really?
he up there. Yeah, Drake got some
I
rings.
think
One of them succeeds. One of them succeed. One of them succeed.
One of them is 6
One
seasons.
of them is the mark of the beast.
He got one of the 6 season rings. He got a 6 season ring. I think a Madden 14 6 season.
Mm-hmm.
Then he got another.
that. He got one he stole from me. Matter of fact, I'm grimy. He stole one from me when I had the Cardinals, I believe, and he beat me. He got one, but like you said, he's a good player, man. Like you said, I won't take nothing from him. It's just weird, Jay Killer. Like me and Cap seen it, me and Corn seen it. At the end of the season, he gonna drop everybody. You gonna look at his team. He gonna have 12 players and no O line, a converted running back playing free safety. And you gonna be like, what is he about to do? And then he make a trade. Frame gonna give him a little something, and he gonna go in the free agency and he gonna build a team from that. Like I'm calling it now. You're going to see it. He gonna have 12 players at the end of the season, and somehow he gonna. Then the next season he gonna play good. So I mean, like you said, he has his Ponzi scheme and it works for him. As far as elite though, this is probably the hardest dude to grade, bro. I'm just gonna be honest with you. This is probably one of the hard because it's like
I think so too.
You don't give him the respect as elite, but you don't want to make him seem like he's more than honorable mention.
Yeah, he's
you get
more
what I'm
than
saying?
honorable mention.
I feel like he's more than honorable mention. I feel like he's
I'm gonna
he's
say
a
he's
needle in a haystack, bro.
I would say
You
he's
gonna go to
elite.
give it to him?
I would go ahead and
He's
give it to him. I say he's elite.
Give it to him then. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it
I
then.
say he's elite.
Son
Now
of Harnaki.
he's probably one of the ones that's elite,
Borderline.
like he's just right there.
Yeah.
He just right
Yeah.
there. Because sometimes he can be inconsistent. Like he's never
Yes,
beaten
yes.
me. Never.
You take him out of the division with Ninja. Where do you put him
True that.
winning the whole division every year?
When him and Didi was in the division, when he had the who did he have? When he used to be X-rated. did
He
he
was a
used to
Giants.
operate?
He was a Giants, wasn't he?
He was always a Giants. I remember him being the Texans at one point.
Maybe he was a Texan.
Nah.
Cause I remember him and Chubbs was in the same division.
It was him, Chubbs. And, yeah. It was. He was the Texans.
And yeah,
Because Didi was the Saints.
Didi was the
and I-
Colts.
No,
Yeah,
Didi
the
was
Saints.
the Saints, and I was
Exactly.
the
He was the Giants.
I was
Jets.
I was a Jets.
Yeah.
So what do you put take out and he dominant?
That's why it's weird because it's like you can't. Like you can argue it. Like you have legitimate arguments both ways. Like if you say
Ain't no
he
argument.
not,
He
you
is.
think he is?
I'm
He
gonna
think
say
he
he
is?
is.
It's no, he
He is, but he's borderline.
He might be. I don't know about the boy.
Like if you take this to trial, you don't know who's going to win. You know, some cases you're like, bro,
He is.
Just take the plea.
He is.
Just take the plea. Like if you take it to trial and you start pointing some facts, like, hey, he do this, he don't do that.
Hey, that boy was voted
You-
all time like number 6 or something like that. That boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give it to him though. Like you said, I won't hate. That's you know.
But
That's
one of them
clean.
is season 6 though. Just want to throw that out.
Exactly.
One of them
Hold the
is
finger
season
up.
6.
Hold the
It
finger
is
up.
Season 6.
The Burger King finger. You can't grip the Whopper with a season 6 finger, brothers. You can't do it. You got to tell them take off the pickles and the sesame seeds. I'm just saying. But
I would say he's elite. He's elite.
Go ahead and give him a nod. Go ahead and give him a
give
nod
it to
then.
him, but he's never beaten me, and I'm
He's one of the dudes I don't pay attention to. He don't come around my way. You know what I mean? I don't ever play him. I played him this year. He beat me in the ring, and it was a close game. But
That's how every game is going to be. Anytime you play him in the playoff, it's going to be 90 mile per hour wind and
in the rain or in the snow.
Yeah, in the snow.
Look, for some reason I used to always play takeout about Christmas time, and it would be a snowy game, and I'd be
Exactly.
like, man, I always gotta play him when I'm in Houston and my TV, and I had to make all these excuses, and then I realized like this boy just win. He
You
just
get that.
grinds out a win. He just grind. It's not even
Yeah.
a fun. It's,
He's a dude
the
that
game's
grinds
not a
it.
fun
Yeah.
game. It's a boring.
Yeah, it's a boring, stupid
Five
game.
passes.
He gonna throw it 3 downs and punt it. Like, yes, I agree, Cap.
Yeah,
I
he
totally
grinding
agree.
It out. He grinding out a football game. He gonna grind to win.
Yeah.
that's how I felt when he beat me. First game of the year, I think. In the rain too, boy.
AFC North. I got the AFC North. I got the NFC North. I'm starting with the AFC North. Who's elite and who's not elite? Baltimore Ravens, Blizz, Cincinnati, Cincy, Pittsburgh Steelers, Blitzburg, and Cleveland Browns, Dog Pound. Off top, Cincy is elite. We already know that. I think 5 or 6 rings, always consistent. You know what I mean? Right now, he's struggling with the Ravens right now, but we all know the reason why. But when I come to Baltimore Ravens, this is the same thing. I feel like this is like takeout. You know what I mean? I feel like it's like takeout. Can I say he's elite? Even though he has 2 rings that he has won in the same year, like he can do that this year. He could have done that this year, right or wrong. He could have done it this. He could have won 2 rings if he would have kept playing his same game plan and stuck with it. That pyramid crap. We could have seen him with 2 rings by now. Like he could have been. He's still in the hunt for a ring right now. So can I say he's elite because of those 2 rings that he's won with some cat he had, Streeter, or some freak of nature Streeter wide receiver he had? But he's been inconsistent since what? Last Madden? I don't know about the man before, but I didn't hear nothing about him.
That's them Eli Manning.
That's what I'm saying.
He Eli Manning.
If he Eli, y'all gotta give me somebody else. I ain't that in because I go to playoffs. I have a good percentage.
We'll give you Roethlisberger then.
Okay, I take that.
We'll give you Roethlisberger. He Eli. If we give Eli the bids, then you Roethlisberger. He got 2, but you know they fight sometimes. They not no pushovers, but sometimes they don't make the playoffs, and then the next year they might revamp and make a Super Bowl run. Like we'll give you Roethlisberger.
But if we basing eliteness off of a resume, off of consistency, off of rings, he's not fitting that criteria.
Nope.
If that's what we basing eliteness off of, he's not fitting. That
I think Blizz is good. I'm gonna go with Jay Killer. I think Blizz is good. You know how you get an A. You know how you get an A, B, C. You know D like that. Like you said, elite is on the road type stuff. I think Blizz is like a 2.7, 2.8.
He top 10. Blizz might be number 10 of the list. I mean,
it's no doubt he's probably top 10, but is he elite?
I can't give him that. I can't give him that. I can't give him elite.
Let's say if you see him on the schedule.
If I give Blizz elite, I got to give Monkey elite.
You got to.
I feel
exactly.
like Blizz has.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like Blizz. Hey, he uses something like you said. I'm not going to the cheese thing or anything like that, but I'm just saying he uses a strength that he, a 6'5" receiver or speed. Well. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
But that's a good point. That's a good point because the elite. So the elites do it every Madden. These guys find that it works for them that year. So that year,
exactly
twice the monkey pistol. You know what I'm saying? That's when monkey was, could stand on a chair, but they don't do it in and out. Like boys
exactly
every year and year. So that's why when we had those conversations, it's the people who are always in there, not the good. Because you can have a good season, you can have a good Madden, but we talking about your whole resume, boys from Madden 12 to now.
Yeah,
you seeing the same people, and there's not one of them people we seen over and over and over again. He had that good Madden team.
Like, will we be able to?
He ain't been there that long, has he?
He's been here. He been here a while.
Cause I used to dog him when he had the Raiders. He used to hate Jamal Charles.
Yeah, Blizz has been here for a while.
Because he used to have a name, the school bus driver or something. What do you used to say? Blizz school. His name used to be different.
But
okay.
This is probably one of the true honorable mentions. I give him that. He's not elite, but he's knocking on the door. You know what I mean? I feel like if he can be more consistent, maybe next Madden, or if he get a couple Super Bowls this Madden, hey, he probably can get that status.
Yeah.
But he's not there yet. And we go to Blitzberg, he's not there yet. If he can just stay consistent, like sometimes he's there and then he just falls off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's not even honorable mention to me, but he's good. He's good. He's okay.
With Blitzberg, look who even this year he got Blizz and Cincy to get through. He always got Cincy.
Yeah.
So
sometimes
it's some matchups.
It's one of them questions. It's one of them questions. if Blizz left that, I mean, if Blitzberg left that division,
But yeah,
if he got to be a nomad, if he decided, you know what, in order for me to be TSG great, let me go to a similar style
Team.
defense or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like, let's say maybe if the 49ers didn't lose everybody and they was defensive heavy, if he came over to the 49ers and he still had the crazy linebackers and the blitzes, would he be elite? Like, could he take that team? We don't know. Because to go from having to fight from an honorable mention and an elite to no elites, that nigga might have turned up. Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
can tell you something about Blizz too. Blizz builds a team. Imagine he went to the Bears.
Yes, I mean, yeah, something like that. Like, so he might his love for that division and his team might be what hinders him.
It's a toxic relationship.
This is what I'm finna say. He has the Steelers right. He plays Cincinnati twice. He plays the Ravens twice. He has to be able to at least win one of those games between those two users. You know what I mean? He has to at least 1-1 with these guys. If you want to be honorable mention, even be in that same category as honorable mention, you has to at least beat these guys once. You know what I mean? And sometimes you just don't do that. Like,
and it like I said, I remember the year that Real Law came over to the he came over, I think he was the Falcons or something, and it was me, Frank, and Takeout, all in the division. And Real Law was finishing at 10-6, losing twice to me, losing twice to Frame, losing twice to Takeout. And I was like, he was baffled. He was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I'm beating everybody else, but I cannot beat you three. That's crazy. And so, like that's the same that's happening with Blitzberg. He got to find a way to get over the hump.
Yeah.
He got to find a way to beat those guys.
Blitzberg actually beats himself, man. Like, if you watch his games, Blitzberg will be in positions to win sometimes, and he I think he get excited. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you look at Cap, you know, I always talk Cap about the Super Bowl. Like, Blitz will do some Tony Romo stuff. Like, he's the Tony Romo of TSG. Like, he'll be in the prime position to win, and you know, he'll do his controller would die or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you a hypothetical, but
that was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
He loses games. Like, he don't, you know what I'm saying? He gives them, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't get beat sometimes. Sometimes he just loses the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, even against me, he had the game beat, and he something weird happened. Like, he gave up a streak or something. Something weird happened in the game. But like you said, I think he get excited. Like, if you ever heard him playing a game, you know what I'm saying, then you would know what I'm saying.
I love.
Yeah.
When that boy finishes a game, that boy's out of breath. I
breathing.
love that. I love when I see that. Look, when I watch his twitch, he don't think he twitch like that no more. When he used to have his camera on, you would see the emotional roller coaster. He'd be like, oh, man. Then he get that interception. He's standing up like y'all used to. Him and Real Law are some of the best Twitch.
They animated.
When they do something, boy, oh, man, it's great. That's great TV. Must see TV right there, man. Them two dudes, man, must see TV. If they twitching and they face cam on, that's must see TV. I love it.
Yeah, they funny.
Cleveland Browns, dog pound. He's not elite. You know what I mean? We're not even gonna discuss why. I think he knows why. You know, I ain't taking no shots or nothing. We know why. Right now,
he will beat somebody.
11.
He will beat somebody.
Yeah,
though.
He will beat somebody. He'll sneak up and get a win if you don't take him serious. But that's all he can do is play upset. Now,
I take dumps in Cleveland, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait for him to hit this.
Now we go to the NFC South. I say this one. I mean NFC North. I say this one for last because I feel like it's a touchy subject. We have Sin with the Detroit Lions. We have Poga with the Green Bay Packers. We have Skills with the Bears, and we have myself with the Vikings. I'm gonna start with myself. I'm not gonna say I'm elite, but I'm there.
My case.
Like I'm there. You can't put me in the category with a Real Law or a Blitzberg or a Didi or somebody like that because I'm knocking on the door. If I can pull I've been to the Super Bowl twice. Those guys, I don't think ever been to a Super Bowl besides Blitzberg. He been to a Super Bowl twice.
He been to 3. He been to 3.
But his inconsistency, that just disqualifies him. I've been to the playoffs 8 consecutive times, going on my 9th consecutive time. You know what I mean? And if I can get over this hurdle, hashtag sin, then I feel like the sky's the limit. Now, when we talk about teams, this is what I bring up. I started with the 72 Viking team. We're not talking about the Vikings that are winning right now. We're talking about the Vikings that were losing last Madden.
Right.
So I took that team, built that team up with Bridgewater, AP, Anthony Barr, Aaron Kendricks, Watts, all these young cats that I build up. So when I hear y'all talk about if he had another team, if he had this team, if he had that team, I can't really just say that. I can't say if McKay.
I'm gonna tell you like this: your team is a Madden team. I'm sorry. You got Mike Wall. You got people in the right positions everywhere. At corner, at receiver,
90 speed linebackers.
One of the best. Yeah, your linebackers might need work to me.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. They
mad. They 1,000% mad.
Let me get a Madden team too. I hear you talking about yourself, but man, you got spots that people wish they had.
But
let me throw some in there. Let me throw some in there. There's a couple reasons why you can't get in. And one of them reasons is because you play in the North. By far, the North has been one of the weakest divisions in all of TSG.
Go ahead.
Body bags.
Go ahead.
So
get them, Cap.
So what happens is that you get to walk through the North, whistling, skipping through the pond, just
preach.
You get to get all this XP because you run the ball crazy. AP doing all this nonsense, whatever, yada yada yada.
300.
And then you get to develop a team from 72, but that's how hard is that with you being a good Madden player when you get to walk through the division.
Okay. Now I understand that. Now let's count those. Let's say 5 wins. Say if I win, I beat out Skills twice. That's 2 wins. I beat out Pogge twice. That's 2 wins. And let's say I luck up and get Sin. Now let's talk about those other 10 wins when I go 15-1. Where I get those from? Around the league, bro. Yeah. I'm beating guys like Takeout. I'm beating guys like Frame. I'm beating guys like Corn. I'm beating guys like Michael. Right now it's the Michael Jackson glove. I can count on my hand how many people didn't beat me this year. Like I didn't beat everybody that you put up against me more or less. You know what I mean?
This is your 3rd year?
2.5 years, yeah.
Okay. What were you doing your first year when you got here?
First year, I came in at the Titans, yeah.
And how did that go?
Don't worry about that.
That's when he had the Wiz Khalifa dreads.
How did that go? How did that go for you?
It was a bad. I bet I think my best record was 9-6.
Okay.
And I didn't make it to playoffs because Hawk made the playoffs that year.
Okay.
Ooh,
that sounds crazy.
You let Hawks make it over you,
right? Okay, look. So then you move to the worst division in TSG history, and now you talking about I'm 50. Like I understand that you have to be other people. However,
that's what I'm saying.
You went from a more competitive division to the easiest division, and yeah, you have to be other people. However, it's easy to beat them people when you getting all this super XP off your teams, and until you get 4 people, in that division competing, you gotta go on that 15-1 run and win the Super Bowl, or you got to get more people in that division in order for people to put you into that, because you a good player.
But I'm not. You know what? I'm not saying I'm elite, but I'm knocking on the door. I'm not saying I'm elite. But but I'm knocking on the door, and I feel the same way. I feel the same way about Sin. I can't call Sin elite, but he's knocking on the door.
I'm doing this.
If he can
Wait,
pull
can y'all let me finish this?
another run out and get a Super Bowl, of course he's elite.
Yeah, if he come, that's what I say that's what he need to be shooting for. He need to come for that back to back, coming back. He need to come for that. If he could do that, he's become
undefeated right now, ain't he?
Yeah, he's on a long game winning streak. Very
He's
long.
undefeated right now.
The boy, man.
He's undefeated.
I don't know. I'm gonna be the hater. I don't know. I think we might have a Mike Titan part 2. Is it the team?
No,
Is it the team?
No, we can't say it's the team because
Hell no.
his team.
He ain't from Seattle.
His team stacked. What y'all about to say?
His
Y'all don't think
his
that
team
is
stacked
great?
now. His team stacked now.
It was stacked last year. What did he get? What did he get? Please tell me what he got. He ain't get no rookies that was like that.
If we going,
That team was
but
stacked.
if we gonna talk about that, then we got to talk about Ninja. Ninja been having the best team in the league for what, the last couple of matches.
Everybody knows that.
Come on, man.
Since he you call since
But
he,
come on,
you'll
man.
talk about till he blew in the face.
Come on, man.
Since he competing with it, since he was competing with Ninja with his bad Cincinnati Bengals versus
Yeah.
Ninja's super team
Yeah.
every year for the
Every
longest
year.
while.
But what
So we gonna
about
talk
what?
about that.
In his defense, when he took the Dolphins that year, he did win it.
He did.
He did. And I mean, that year he had the Chiefs. I mean, the Chiefs are a good team. I wouldn't call them super. They're a good team, though. But like you said, when he got Matt Ryan,
ain't the team, dog. It ain't the team. Detroit.
Detroit. But you looking at Detroit, you got a Matt Stafford, you know what I'm saying, and the Calvin Johnson connect, and
But
the
he
way
don't-
Sin doing it.
It don't matter. It don't matter. He went into the easiest division. Like, I don't care what y'all got to say. If you,
Yeah,
everybody
that
who's
too.
been in that division, who
How
has
can
had
you-
one, huh?
You can say it's the easiest.
Monkey,
division.
look. Go
That is the
back to
easiest
Madden,
division, J.
go
Killer.
back to Madden 13. For some reason, Monkey was finishing 15-1.
I feel like
And
the
then
NFC
losing.
East.
Monkey made the
is the
playoffs
easier
one year
division.
in that joint with a losing record, bro.
Listen,
He made that joint. He made that joint 9-8,
would go
8-9, or something like that.
Monkey
I mean,
would
7.
demolish that. He would demolish that division. Go 15-1, 14-2, and come and lose to me every season. Every season. Like something is wrong with that division where boys get these crazy records coming out of there. And then, like, I think he might. Well, I mean, I think
Get out my
Sin might be the first one to actually have a crazy record and make a full run. Because
Jake
everybody
Fuller
else,
to the Panthers.
everybody else,
Jake Fuller to the Panthers.
come on
Yeah,
down. You the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Man, the Panthers, the NFC South, and the NFC East right now looking like a weak division.
Right now. I will not agree. I will not disagree with you. We can't find frame. RJ's trying to make some noise. I'm having a bad season.
The AFC West, you got two cats that's 2-11. Got two cats
Yeah,
that's
they
2-11.
bad. Yeah, my division bad. My
You know what I
division
mean?
bad. I mean, but
That's
I'm
the same.
Bo
but
ain't making videos, man. You know that's what's wrong with Bo. He needs to make some videos.
But you want to know what it means? I'm the daddy. You feel what I'm
So-
saying?
so
But
when
that,
y'all,
but look, but that division, look. We started out with Bo made the playoffs the first season, right?
No.
nah.
Bo didn't make the playoffs last season.
No.
Bo sucks.
Oh no.
We just gonna call it what
I'm
it
thinking
is.
of Terrell Pryor.
Bo is a bad player.
So look, so we
He
started
just
that.
killed with Terrell Pryor.
We started that division with Bo and with Don. And
They
Don
don't,
beat
even
this
sound,
nigga Twan.
they don't sound healthy. Yeah, he beat me though.
Yeah, but that's not the worst division.
Nah, y'all division the worst, bro.
Okay,
Poggy
okay,
and Skills.
but
Let's just
okay.
compare.
Who's
Bo,
next?
Bo and,
What
Bo
division
and
is
Dom
next?
will beat Poggy and Skills.
What division is next?
We probably after y'all.
But
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
But I'm talking about historically. NFC North is just not like you.
Good.
We can't ever give you credit for coming out the NFC North because it is a
Look.
cakewalk.
When the first,
It is
the,
an absolute cakewalk.
the first time I went to the playoffs, Murder and Rio. I had a 9-7. I went to the playoffs.
Exactly.
9-7.
Listen to that record.
Murder was nice.
Murder.
People used to say that Murder never beat me, so I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Look, I played Murder to get in the playoffs several years. Like Murder was competition with the Bears. He wasn't no pushover. He like the Bears team was good, and Murder was good on that Bears team.
Yeah.
But through the Rio and then adding Jay Killer, Murder just got disgruntled with Madden in general. Like I don't even know if he plays Madden anymore.
Probably.
So and then the same thing with Rio, like the Jay Killer and Rio thing, it just left it wide open. But you add some like that Packers team. That
should
Packers
be dominating.
Team,
It should be dominating.
That Packers team, golly. Like,
Monkey had that team one year, and I literally felt inferior, bro. Like I seen Charles when he had Charles Wilson. Charles Wilson did a bat down one time, and I just really felt like I can't compete with this team. Like that's really how I felt. Like I was sitting there like my team is not man enough to deal with this team. Like Clay Matthews is going dumb. That's when AJ Hawk, Michael Myers was
AJ Hawk.
Nano.
I mean, like look, we sign up for who we sign up, and they come out with the rating they are, and then we get to add to them or subtract to them or whatever. So that's your GM skills, building up your team, whatever.
Exactly.
However.
Exactly, man.
But if it start off on fleek.
But if you get blessed into a division where it's a cakewalk, then that's what you got blessed into. Like you gonna be the dude, you gonna stomp on everybody, and now you waiting to play against somebody else good to see how good you really are. Like that's what you end up doing. Exactly. And like right now you getting challenged by sin, because last year you walked through the whole thing, but now you get challenged by sin.
Yeah. Imagine
if there was somebody else in there. Imagine if a takeout was over there, or imagine if I was over there.
Or McKay's.
Or like imagine if like
McKay's.
Like I'm just saying I'm saying somebody who might challenge you.
Yeah.
Like all in all, like I think me and you had like head to head. I think I beat you in a regular season. You got me in the playoffs.
I stopped playing in regular season because you started like noticing my plays, knowing my plays, so I just stopped playing you.
Right. So then you get in the playoffs, and now we got DTs walking through my line.
Oh man, hey, we ain't worried about that. But that's who's elite, who's not elite. And right now, fellas, we looking at maybe going on about 2 hours. What we gonna do? We finna sit it down early, and we gonna get to our next topics. What next show? So let's go ahead and hit this outro. Twitch.tv/X7X JayKilla X7X. Come by, check out the schedule. I'm streaming. Come chat with me. Do your thing. Follow me. Whatever, man. It's a show to watch, man. At JK Music, Twitter. Follow. I follow back. All that. Captain, plug it in.
This your boy Captain Savo. Oh, making it happen. Doing my thing on the Twitter. If y'all want to see some random tweets, man, follow me. I say funny stuff sometimes, man. You know, retweet it.
And he be hating on Instagram. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, you ugly, but your mama probably think you handsome. That's okay. It's my personal opinion. You know, at RSAII. Daddy Leagues, man. I love it. Y'all boys go check out some Daddy Leagues, man. Twan's still posting. I gotta talk about this. I'm late. But I got to put this. I haven't played my game yet, so it's still fresh for me. I got to put this Cowboys victory on there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what Corn said. Corn said Saints and the Cowboys, and then the Cowboys beat the Vikings, and then the Saints beat the Cowboys. So imagine that. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know how that works.
First of all, before we go any further, that patch, bruh. I should have waited till the patch drop and played that boy, man. But go ahead, handle your business, man.
Look. Anyway, man, y'all boys check out Day Leagues, man. Hey, good luck to y'all in the rest of the season. We got a couple games left. See y'all in the playoff. Hope y'all can hold on. If not, I'm taking that spot because I got to be consistent. Catch y'all boys next week.
No doubt. Go ahead. Plug it in, Twan.
Plug it in, huh? Well, you know what it is, man, and you know what I do, man. I'm just great at what I do, and I'm great at what you wish you could do. You know what I'm saying? Best to ever do it. Number one BH hater, Illuminati stand up. Shout out to the goons, the goblins, and the ghost. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Jay Killer for giving my man McKay's a 99 confidence. Hey, but we gonna leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? This year's my year, bro. I'm gonna say it right here, week 2, season finale style, Walking Dead style. I'm not gonna get bit. I'm gonna make it through. Mama, we made it. KG voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna do it this year. I got the speed. I got Marley Charles running, dreads swinging. You know, remember when Marley Charles' dreads was weak, they wouldn't give him that 90, but when they start touching his shoulders, you know, they gave him the overall. So we just gonna do it big this year, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Corn. You know, I am my brother's keeper. You know, and this is what we do, man. We great at what we do, man. And like you said, I'm the Mr. I got a pad, I got a pencil, and I write it down. You dig?
Stop it, man. Corn, plug it in.
That's all I got to say. I'm out.
Boy,
I had to run through the refrigerator for that, man. Crackhead Corn, man. I'm out. Like that.
Hey, he's stupid.
That's how
Man, this dude is crazy, man. But that's our show, man. Come by. We gonna do it again next week. We got everybody from TSG involved in this one. So y'all go ahead and listen. Send all your questions to Corn, PM him on a group me or the Sim Gamer Podcast at gmail.com, man. Y'all keep it locked.
And please send them questions over, man.
Man.
If help us out, y'all, and we want to hear from everybody, man. Man, PM me, man.
And you let your voice be heard, man.
Yeah.
And if anybody's on the food stamps, hit me up, man.
Man, dude, crazy, man. Crazy. Man, that's it, man. We gone, man. Peace.
Yes, sir.